Welcome back to day 2 of Insulin Boot Camp. This is Katie. Today I'm going to be talking to you about leptin, and then I'm going to be talking to you about insulin and fat storage. So first, let's talk about leptin. Leptin is one of the hormones for appetite regulation. Again, hormones are chemical messengers within the body. So the message that leptin is giving to the brain is to stop eating and to get moving. Now, this was quite the process for scientists to figure out. It took over 55 years and it involved mice. And I won't go into all the details for the sake of time, but at one point they thought that you could give people a pill of leptin, and the pharmaceutical industry spent millions on this, and it turns out that that was a no-go. Finally, they discovered why the brain was not getting the signal of leptin, and it was because of the hormone insulin. It wasn't because we didn't have enough leptin within our body. Fat cells actually produce leptin. The reason our brain wasn't getting the signal was because insulin was blocking that signal. As a society, our insulin levels are much higher than they used to be, and we talked about that yesterday. So if you can decrease your levels of insulin, decrease your levels of blood sugar, by default, decrease your levels of insulin, then you can regulate your appetite. And when you get your appetite under control, it's awesome. You don't feel like you have to snack all the time. You don't feel like you have to have snack bars packed away everywhere. Hunger isn't this big emergency. Like, you can go longer in between meals without feeling hungry. We're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about insulin and fat storage. I love the book Obesity Code. If you want to go into all the science, all of the studies, the research, then this will be the book for you. If you want the cliff notes, I'm going to give them to you right now. So the big aha in this book is that as you increase your levels of insulin, then you're going to increase fat storage and weight gain. As you decrease levels of insulin, then you're going to have weight loss and fat will be released from your body. This bit of information was huge for me. I was almost 40 years old after baby number 4, and I could not get the weight off until I significantly reduced my blood sugar levels and thereby reducing my insulin levels. And then I was able to shed the fat quickly. I lost 15 pounds pretty quick just doing an anti-inflammatory diet, and then I plateaued for about 5 months. And then when I really got serious about being consistent with my blood sugar levels, I dropped 30 pounds in 12 weeks. One bit of information that really helped me to lower my insulin levels was to understand that flour is digested quickly into glucose in the body. So I eat whole grains now, and we'll go into more nutrition details on Saturday, but I wanted to share that with you. Another bit of information that is extremely helpful and not talked about enough is understanding that artificial sweeteners increase your insulin levels. So when you drink diet soda or have artificial sweeteners, that hits your tongue and tells your brain to release insulin from your pancreas, and so you have higher levels of insulin. At this point, you might be feeling a little overwhelmed, and that's normal. You might be thinking, okay, what do I even do? How do I even go about this? Just know that we're going to talk about all that on Saturday morning during our Zoom. Just keep learning, because knowledge really is power. Okay, so for your challenge question for today, we actually want to know, are you feeling overwhelmed? Like, where are your thoughts right now? Do you feel empowered? Did you learn something new? Are you excited about the call on Saturday to learn more? Let us know all the things in the comments. And just as a little preview for our topic tomorrow, which is insulin and the effect it has on inflammation in your waistline, I wanted to share with you some pictures of one of our 5-star transformation members. She was able to cut diet soda and tweak her nutrition plan. And from doing that, even though she was extremely nervous to do so, She dropped almost 20 pounds in 12 weeks. She was able to reduce her inflammation levels, reduce her insulin levels. Her doctor no longer had to put her on diabetes medication. And the best part, she got her confidence back and she was able to fit in the smallest size dress in her closet.